Hey Lionel lovers, Rob from Stop Time. We're in the shop today. We're going to talk about the Lionel number 45 U.S. Marines mobile missile launcher. This was made from 1960 to 1962 time frame. And I have here a 61 catalog, and it has the 45 U.S. Marines leading this set. And it's kind of interesting. It says a train load of solid action missile launcher with cargo of fighting cars, a guardian of peace and land and on sea and in the air. This is all fighting trained, including a ground to missile launcher, a long distance Minuteman missile launcher hidden in a boxcar, a submarine transport car, an operating satellite, and boxcar that will blow itself apart when hit by a missile. It's the weapon carrier of tomorrow. This was leading the set number 1647. It was considered an 027 set. So if you watch my channel here and you watch a lot of the videos, you'll find that I'm a big fan of the space and military. See if I can get that to sit there. There we go. So the number 45 Lionel U.S. Marines was the second one. They also did the 44 Army, and I'll do a video on that. But now this was not a prototypical engine that I'm aware of that ever was actually in use. But again, Lionel took the creative freedom to basically make a toy, and they were trying to make, you know, something that had play volume. And I think it's a really a neat engine, a neat idea. Again, 50s and 60s was the space race was going on. So when you look at this unit, obviously it has 4 shooting missiles that you can set, and it would actually shoot the missiles. It has a red light on top. It has a little figure there working on a control panel. So you know, if you think about it, a lot of times the kids would, you know, shoot the missiles and get an idea where they would hit, and then you could, on your layout, you could put probably the exploding boxcar on the other side and see if you could actually launch them and hit it. So kind of creative. Like I said, it was kind of a neat idea. Again, you know, being a lover of the space and military, and obviously the United States and the stuff that we were doing at that time, it's kind of a cool thing. So not, like I said, not prototypical, a lot of play value. This was considered an 027 piece. They did have the traditional Alco style metal, and this was a dual axle magnet traction. So surprising, a light piece, but they are a pretty good little puller just because of that, the motor with the dual axle magnet traction. I ran these, and they're pretty strong little units. They are fragile, and they do have a lot of common pieces that look at these when you're looking at them that are broke. And I actually run these on I have a Super O layout. Part of my layout is Super O, and I find that when you look at these, the steps are always a lot of times broke or chipped. And I remember when I started looking at these, I thought, I wonder why they're all broke. They're kind of fragile. But when I started running on my Super O through the switches, at certain angles with the radius, these steps want to hit the switch machines on Super O. And a lot of these were sold with Super O. I know that the 44 was sold in the Super O set. So if these were probably run on Super O or 027, like I said, I never really checked on the 027, but I know on Super O, at certain angles with the radius, that the steps actually want to hit the switch machines. And if you're cranking along pretty good speed, it would probably bust them. And that's probably why a lot of them are busted. Plus, they're hanging out, and they're kind of fragile. A lot of times you'll see them that the nose is busted on them. Again, this is just a thin, you know, piece of plastic. So if they were, you know, ran into things or ran off the table, you'd get a break there. The common thing is, like I said, just the steps again. The shell is kind of fragile. I've seen them with some heat damage. If somebody put maybe not the right bulb in it, I don't know what would cause, but I have seen them with some heat damage also. But a fun piece, fun to collect. Again, this is a little bit harder to find than the number 44, the Army. Not that much harder, but it is a little bit harder to find. So when you get them running, they are a lot of fun to watch run around on your layout. But again, the number 45 United States Marines missile launcher, made from 60 to 62 time period. Really cool piece if you like that. So I thought I would show you. I do have a lot of the Marines and military cars I'm going to be showing, and possibly we're going to be getting into a lot of the flat cars with the military loads and the Marine set, the 1625 switcher. I'm going to do all that in the next couple of weeks. So just give you an idea. If you like it, pick this stuff up. Again, not crazy price. The common things to look for real quick again is the steps being busted. Not surprising. If they're not busted, they're going to be obviously worth a lot more money, but if they're chipped or busted, that's kind of common. The nose you got to be careful for. It's not broken. Same with the back. The light has demand. There is a little plastic clear control panel too that a lot of times you see missing. That's reproduced. The bulbs are you can get reproductions of that. The missiles you can. So good little piece. I hope you learned a little bit about the number 45 United States Marines missile launching car. Again, it's an 027 set and 61. Cool piece. Hey, if you're ever in Akron, Ohio area, look me up. I'm Rob from Stop Time. I have a retail shop. It's Stop Time in Norton. I'm about 15 to 20 minutes west of Akron, or you can give me a call, 330-825-4206. And remember, Lionel is an investment in happiness. It's a great hobby, guys. Thanks for joining me.